Hello students. So we were discussing the quadratic equation chapter and this is a sixth video of quadratic equation. In the last video I taught you how to solve a quadratic equation by factorization method. In this video we are continuing with the same concept only. We are going to solve more sums on factorization method. So let me take one more question. Say the question is x plus 3 whole square minus 4 whole into x plus 3 minus 5 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation which is given to you and you have to solve for x. Now see students, here I can observe that x plus 3 whole square and this is also x plus 3. These two terms are same. In that case, what we can do is, see, normally if you expand this and then you solve this quadratic equation, it will be solved, but it will be quite big. So in that case, what we do is, we consider x plus 3 is equal to a, that is some other alphabet. So once you put a here, it will be a square minus 4a minus 5 equal to 0. So the same quadratic equation now has become small. Solve it by splitting the middle term. So it will be a square minus 5a plus a minus 5 equal to 0. So take common from these two, it will be a common. So a minus 5 plus here nothing is common, that means 1 I can take common. So it will be a minus 5. So the two factors, one of the factor is a minus 5, the other factor is a plus 1 equal to 0. So now a minus 5 equal to 0, therefore a is equal to 5, or a plus 1 equal to 0, a is equal to minus 1. Now just substitute for a. What did you consider for a? X plus 3. Substitute, therefore x plus 3 is equal to 5. Or x is equal to 5 minus 3, that is 2. This is one of the value of x. Substitute for a here also. X plus 3 is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 minus 3. X is equal to minus 4. So these are the two values of x from this quadratic equation. So remember, when you have the same term in x square and you have the same term in x, then you have to consider that term is equal to some other alphabet and then you have to solve it. You can solve this also in normal way by expanding this and then simplifying, but this will come very big. So that is why we just considered x plus 3 is equal to a. We made the quadratic equation small, we solved it, we got the values of a and then we substituted for a. We got the values of x. Okay, please copy it down. I'll be taking one more example. Yeah, so it is done. Let us take one more example. Solving the quadratic equation by factorization method. One more example is 3x minus 2 upon 2x minus 3 is equal to 3x minus 8 upon x plus 4. So when you are given the equation like this, we need to cross multiply. This has to be cross multiplied. So like 3x minus 2 whole into x plus 4 will be is equal to 3x minus 8 whole into 2x minus 3. So we cross multiply. This into this is equal to this into this. Now this is a binomial into a binomial. How do? We do 3x into this whole thing and then minus 2 into this whole thing. So do it that way. 3x whole into x plus 4 minus 2 whole into x plus 4 is equal to, same thing on the right hand side, 3x into the whole second term minus 8 into the whole second term. So we write 3x whole into 2x minus 3 minus 8 whole into 2x minus 3. So now multiply 3x into x and 3x into 4. 3x into x will give you 3x square plus 3x into 4 12x minus 2 into x, that's minus 2x, minus 2 into 4, that is minus 8. Same thing in the right hand side, 3x into 2x 6x square, 3x into minus 3 minus 9x. Now here minus 8 into 2x minus 16x minus 8 into minus 3, that is plus 24. Now get everything in the left hand side and make the right hand side 0. Before that you can operate the like terms as well. So we can write one more step, 3x square plus 12x minus 2x will give you 10x minus 8 is equal to 6x square minus 9x and minus 16x will give you minus 25x plus 24. Now you get everything in the left hand side, make the right hand side 0. So it's 3x square, get 6x square this side, minus 6x square plus 10x, get minus 25x this side, so plus 25x minus 8, get this side, minus 24 equal to 0. So 3x square minus 6x square will give you minus 3x square. 10 plus 25 will give you plus 35x. Minus 8 and minus 24 will give you minus 32 equal to 0. We need to actually eliminate this minus sign. So we will multiply all the terms by minus, or you can say we can take common, minus sign common. So all the signs inside the bracket will get changed. Now with the next step, just get minus sign on the right hand side, make it 0. So we get 3x square minus 35x plus 32 equal to 0. Now we got a quadratic equation. We have to solve it by splitting the middle term. I'll rub this portion. Okay. So now splitting the middle term. 3 into 32. 32 into 3. That gives you 96. Factors of 96 which should give you 35 on adding or subtracting. So let us say 96. The factors of 96 to 4, to 8, to 2, to 4, to 12, to 6, to 3 and 3, 1. So it should give you 35. Okay, 3 2s are 6, 2s are 12. If I take 12 as one factor, 2 2s are 8. 12 and 8, no. 3 2s are 6, 2s are 12, 2s are 24 and 4, no. 48 and 2, no. 3 2s are 6, 16 and 6, no. It is also not giving. Even not, this is not giving. 32 into 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. 96 के factors which will give you 35. Okay, 32 and 3 is giving us 35. 32 and 3 is giving us 35. So we will take 32 and 3. I need to get minus 35, so it will be minus 32 and minus 3. So it should be written as 3x square minus 32x minus 3x and plus 32 equal to 0. So these are the two factors. Let us take x common. So it will be 3x minus 32 and minus from here nothing is common, so 1 is common. So it will be 3x minus 32. So the two factors are 3x minus 32 and x minus 1 equal to 0. So once we make 3x minus 32 equal to 0, x is equal to 32 upon 3. The other factor is x minus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. So these are the two factors we get. You can convert it into the mixed fraction or in the decimal form, or you can keep it like this, and the other factor is x is equal to 1. So these are the two factors of x. Yeah. So we have solved two sums on factorization method. I'll be showing you one more sum and then we will move on to the formula method. So let us solve one more sum on factorization method. Please copy it down. Done. You can pause the video and you can complete the sum. Okay. Let's do one more question on the same concept, that is factorization method. The next question is 5 upon x minus 2 minus 3 upon x plus 6 is equal to 4 upon x. So when you have an equation like this, we need to take LCM, and the LCM is x minus 2 into x plus 6. So in the numerator we get 5 into x plus 6. There is a minus sign in between, so minus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 4 upon x. Multiply the numerator, 5 into x 5x, 5 into 6 plus 30, minus 3 into x minus 3x, minus 3 into minus 2, that's plus 6, divided by, multiply denominator also, x into x, x square, x into plus 6 plus 6x, minus 2 into x minus 2x, minus 2 into plus 6 minus 12 is equal to 4 upon x. So this is 5x minus 3x, that's 2x, 30 plus 6, that is plus 36, divided by x square, 6x minus 2x, that plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 4 upon x. We can take 2 common from here. If we take 2 common from here and cancel it with 4, we will make the equation small. So let us take 2 common from here. X plus 18 upon denominator is same, and then we get 4 upon x. Just cancel this 2 and this 4. 2 2's are 4. So we got the equation as x plus 18 upon x square plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 2 upon x. After this we have to cross multiply. So I'll do it here. We will cross multiply x into x plus 18 will be is equal to 2 whole into this, 2 whole into x square plus 4x minus 12. So x into x is x square, x into 18 is plus 18x is equal to 2 into x square 2x square, 2 into 4x, that's 8x, and 2 into minus 12, that is minus 24. After this we are going to get everything in the left hand side, make the right hand side 0. So this x square plus 18x minus 2x square minus 8x plus 24 equal to 0. Now like terms operating, x square minus 2x square will give you minus x square, 18x minus 8x will give you plus 10x, and plus 24 equal to 0. Now there is a minus sign associated with x square, we will take it common. So take it minus common, so this will be x square, all the signs will get changed. Minus 10x minus 24 equal to 0. Send this minus on the right hand side, make it 0. So we got the equation as x square minus 10x minus 24 equal to 0. Now we need to split the middle term. 24 ke factors which should give you 10, that is 6x minus 4x. Now take common from these two, x common, x minus 6 minus 4 common. Yeah, but then if I take these two factors, I am getting x plus 10 equal to 0 here. So this is, x plus 6 equal to 0 here. So basically, see, if I take 6x and 4x as the factors, here I am getting x minus 6 and here I am getting x plus 6, which is not same. So that means these two factors will not work. So we need to think of some other factor which will give you 24 and 24 ke factors which will give you 10. So 12 into 2 is 24 and 12 minus 2 will give you 10. So we will take those two factors. We will take minus 12x and plus 2x minus 24. Now take common from here, x is common, x minus 12 plus 2 is common, x minus 12. This is correct because always see, whenever you split the middle term, you have to get the same factors inside the bracket. If you do not get it, that means the factors are wrong. So we got two factors here. One factor is x minus 12. The other factor is x plus 2. So once we'll make x minus 12 equal to 0, x is equal to 12, and x plus 2 equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2. So these are the two roots of the quadratic equation. Okay students, so we have solved the quadratic equation by factorization method. As I told you that factorization, this topic we are doing it from previous 8th standard. So whatever question is given to you, if it is a quadratic equation, you just have to try for factorization method. The first step of factorization method is to take common. First you take out common, and then whatever is there inside the bracket, if you can split it up in the middle term factor, you can do it, or you can use some identity, you can do it, and then you simplify to solve for x. Once you get the values of x, those are the two roots of the factorization method. So this is one of the method to solve quadratic equation. We have one more method, which is a formula method. In any case, if you don't want to do it by factorization method, or nothing is mentioned in the question, that instruction is not given that you have to solve it by factorization method or whatever, you can use the formula method at any time. So in the next class, we are going to solve the quadratic equation by formula method. I am going to teach you the formula method from the beginning. So please stay tuned in this channel, and if you like the video, please give us a like. Thank you so much.